Ah, just hearing you say it. Snow day. Two simple words that meant absolute freedom when we were kids. It's a powerful phrase.
It really is, and it's funny how our feelings about it change so drastically over time. So today, we wanted to dive into both sides of it, the magic of the childhood snow day and the reality of the adult snow day.
The slightly less magical reality. Let's start with the good stuff, though. The memories. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a snow day as a kid?
Oh, it's that specific feeling of waking up. Your room is a little brighter than usual, and you look out the window and just see a world completely covered in white.
Right.
And it's quiet. There's a special kind of silence that only a heavy blanket of snow can create. All the usual morning sounds are muffled.
The snow muffled silence, yes. For me, what followed was the mad dash to the living room to turn on the radio. We'd huddle around it, listening to the announcer read that long list of school closures.
Oh, totally. The anticipation was unbearable. You'd be holding your breath just waiting to hear your school board's name. And when they finally said it, all schools in the Tri-County District are closed today. It was just electric.
That moment of pure elation. You felt like you just won the lottery. An entire day, a blank canvas of snow had just been gifted to you. No rules, no homework, just potential.
A blank canvas. I love that description because that's exactly what it was. So, what did you paint on your canvas? What was your go-to snow day activity?
I was a snow fort architect, a structural engineer of the frozen realm. My friends and I were obsessed with building the most elaborate forts possible.
An architect? I like that.
We would use our family's big blue recycling bins, pack them full of snow, flip them over, and we'd have these perfect solid blocks. We'd build walls, multiple rooms, little windows to peek out of. We truly believed we were building impenetrable castles.
That's amazing. We were far less sophisticated. Our forts were basically just massive piles of snow that we'd try to dig a hole into. More like a snow cave, I guess. But what about you? Were you a fort builder or something else?
A snow cave is the foundation of all snow fort engineering. It's a classic for a reason.
I was a sledder, 100%. We lived near a park that had this perfect hill. It wasn't dangerously steep, but it had this one little bump near the bottom that if you hit it just right, would give you a bit of air. We called it the launcher.
Every good sledding hill needs a launcher.
Exactly. We'd spend hours out there, racing each other, trying crazy stunts on our plastic GT snow racers until our faces were numb and our snowsuits were completely soaked through.
And what about the epic snowball fights? No snow day was complete without a declaration of war against the kids next door.
Oh, absolutely. The strategic planning, the construction of snow walls for cover, it was serious business. You'd always have that one friend who could throw a perfect curveball snowball.
And the betrayal when your own brother would switch sides. The drama was intense. It always ended when someone got a bit of snow down their back of their neck. And of course, no snow day was complete with the mandatory snowman.
Of course not. The classic three-tiered snowman with a carrot for a nose. Did you use coal for the eyes? We always felt so authentic when we found some old charcoal briquettes from the barbecue.
We were usually rock or bottle cap people, but the real challenge was always finding the perfect sticks for the arms. They couldn't just be any old stick. They needed character.
Yes, they had to have the right number of little twig fingers at the end. It was a very serious selection process.
It was. And then the grand finale of every snow day, coming inside, peeling off about 15 layers of damp clothing right by the door, and your mom would have a steaming mug of hot chocolate ready for you.
With the little marshmallows floating on top, that was the absolute best. The perfect end to a perfect day.
And the food didn't stop at hot chocolate, did it? A snow day always meant a big, hearty lunch. For us, it was usually grilled cheese and tomato soup. It really was. But it's funny, I check the weather forecast now and see alert, 20 to 30 centimeters of snow expected. And that feeling of pure, unadulterated joy it's been replaced.
Replaced by pure, unadulterated dread.
Dread is the perfect word. My first thought is no longer, awesome, I get to build a snow castle. It's, oh no, how long is my commute going to be tomorrow?
Right? The magic just evaporates and gets replaced by logistics. Is the car gonna start? Have the plows been down my street yet? Did I remember to put the emergency kit back in the trunk? It's also adult.
And the commute itself, it's a special kind of misery. Scraping a thick layer of ice off your windshield in the freezing dark, then crawling along the highway at 10 kilometers an hour.
Or you give up on driving and decide to take public transit, which is its own adventure. You're packed in like sardines with every other freezing commuter, the streetcar is delayed, and you leave an hour early just to arrive 20 minutes late.
I've been on that exact streetcar. It's a rite of passage. But the game has changed in recent years. We now have the work from home snow day.
The modern snow day, yes, it's a whole different beast.
It is. On one hand, it's fantastic. You get to skip that horrible commute, you can stay in your sweatpants all day, you have access to your own coffee and snacks. The upside is pretty clear.
That part is definitely a plus. No scraping ice off a windshield, no white-knuckle driving. I'll take that.
But on the other hand, it's not actually a day off anymore, is it? The schools might be canceled for the kids, but for us, the laptop opens at 9 a.m. sharp, just like any other day. The emails and the deadlines are all still there.
Exactly. You're looking out the window at this beautiful, pristine winter wonderland, and you're stuck in a budget meeting on Zoom. It almost feels like a cruel joke.
It feels like a bit of a cheat. We get all the snow, but none of the day. It makes me wonder about kids today. With the rise of remote learning, will they even have those same memories of a truly free day? Or will a snow day just mean logging into their virtual classroom?
That's a really good point. It's definitely not the same as being totally unplugged and sent outside to play for 6 hours. But I have to think the magic isn't completely gone. I saw my neighbor's kids out building a massive snowman just last week during a flurry.
Okay, well that's good to hear. The tradition of the carrot no snowman lives on.
It does, and I will admit, even though I complain about the shoveling and the driving, once I'm safely home and I know I don't have to go anywhere else for the rest of the night, there is a certain cozy peacefulness to it.
Oh, absolutely. The adult version of the snow day magic. It's being inside with a warm drink, watching the snow fall outside, knowing you're completely cut off from the world for a little while. You just have to get through the stressful adulting part first.
The adulting part, the true villain of the modern snow day.
Indeed. So there you have it, folks. The snow day. A tale of two very different perspectives. The boundless freedom of childhood and the logistical headache of adulthood.
A perfect summary. But whether you're building a fort or just trying to find a parking spot, it remains a quintessential Canadian experience. That's all the time we have for this episode.
Thanks for tuning in to Learning Canadian English. Join us next time when we'll be talking about another Canadian staple, cottage country.
Ooh, that's a great topic. Until then, stay warm out there.
Bye for now.